Hi everyone. I am so glad that you're joining me live this Sunday evening with my crazy hair. I decided to take a nap outside this afternoon. So I have decided to share with you at least 3 projects, maybe more. We'll see how long I can go with the Sweetest Christmas Suite. And we use this in our card class on Saturday, and my stampers loved it. We had a great time playing with it, and so this afternoon I thought I need to get on here and play with it some more and show it to all of you. So I hope that you enjoy as we go along. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I have linked the suite in the description of the video. I didn't list out everything separately, so if you're looking for something separately, it's pretty easy to find on the website. But if not, just reach out to me and I'm happy to help you shop. Let me switch over. And there we go. So this is the Sweetest Christmas Suite, and I want to show you what it comes with. So if you get the whole suite, this stamp set and this die set, this stamp set and this die set, the glimmer paper, the adhesive backed rhinestones, red and green ribbon, coordinating designer series paper, and I want to show you how that works together. It's really cool. And let's see, so here's a close-up of the sweet candy canes stamp set and a close-up of the what's the name of this, Christmas banners stamp set. Ooh, the one that I was going to show you tonight is a lot like that. As a matter of fact, I might use that as a guide. Yeah, no, I didn't end up doing the stems with my berries, but I might do that. I might change that up a little. All right, so great card samples in the catalog. Really love them. And as a matter of fact, one of the projects that I wanted to share with you was on this first page. I was thinking maybe this one or this one, but I also want to show you that die. It's really cool. All right, so let me get started by showing you the card that we did at our class this weekend. So this white piece is cut out with that die, and then I layered, I saw someone else do a card similar to this, and so it's fairly close to their layout with these die cuts and then that. Can you see that shimmer in that paper? But the red is shimmery and the white is shimmery. It's that glimmer paper that comes with. So then tonight I want to share with you this one. So let's get started. I think I already have a card base here, but oops, there goes everything. I don't know why I threw that stamp set over there. I'm gonna keep that. That was kind of a big crash. Sorry about that. So this is the one that I want to work on with you, and I need the stamp set. I also need this die because I want to actually, before we get started, show you how this die works on an actual candy cane if you are a gifter of candy canes. Let me just... I see that some people have joined me, and I want to make sure that I can see comments. So if you are joining me live, I would love for you to say hello and let me know that you're there. I'll make that small. So a piece of basic white cardstock for the card base, and then I'm going to need a scrap piece of basic white to stamp on. So first, let me get the card base made. So this is a piece of 8.5 by 11 thick basic white, and I have cut it along the long side at 5.5. And let me grab a bone folder. And I'll just go ahead and fold both of these pieces up because I will eventually use that as a card base. And the second one, put that right up there. Actually, I'm going to put both of those up there. And then this piece, I'm going to cut this piece down because I'm going to grab my mini trimmer. I know that a 3-inch piece will go through there. Out of the way. So I have plate 1, plate 2 that I've been cutting on, and then I'll lay my paper down. Then this die, it looks like I can get several out of this sheet, so I'll go ahead and turn that direction. And then the other plate 2, let's see if I can get this to roll through. My customers on Saturday were having trouble with this, but I think that worked just fine. So there's the piece that it cut. And now I'm going to stamp this with candy cane wishes and mistletoe kisses in, I think, real red. Let's see how straight that is. I'm trying to line up the bottom of the letter with the edge of the... That looks pretty straight. Let's give it a try. Oh, hi, Lori. Oh, nice. Good. Okay, so I'm just gonna line up the bottom of my stamp with one of the lines on here to see how straight that was. And it looks fairly straight. So let's give this a go. So there's the straight way, and I think it needed to be tilted up just a little bit on the right. And I probably tilted it up too much, but that's okay. It's going on a candy cane, right? Alright, so here's a candy cane. And this just slips on your candy cane like that. But it needs a little decoration, don't you think? So let's add a little ribbon, and then I'm going to add some of these little leaves right there. So let me stamp those on that same piece in garden green. That's the same color as the ribbon and what is in the paper. Now this is a distinctive stamp, and so it has some interesting shading built into it. I'm throwing my ribbon around. So let's bring that die cut back in, or the cutter back in. And I need to find my leaves. Here they are. And a little bit of tape. So the die set does come with 2 of these, which is really handy. We're doing multiple leaves at once. I love when they do that. They know us so well. They know that we're not going to stick with just one. Let's see if I can tape these both at the same time. I'm going to waste my time trying to do that. So let's just tear this tape in half. That, and I don't have a steady enough hand to tape those down at the same time. Those out of there. Here's the other one. Everything's going askew here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and tie the ribbon on first, and then I'll see what I want to do with those little leaves. So let's tie that up in a bow. So how many of you have seen this suite and have thought that it would be a good set to add to your collection? That's really sweet. I like that. All right, so let's trim that off. These are not the ribbon cutting scissors. I need to grab the ones that have my charm on it. Those work much better for cutting ribbon. There we go. And now with some glue dots, I will add, oh, I have a lot of shadow, don't I? Let's see if I can get rid of that. The light was just too bright. Excuse me while I drink a cup of coffee or a sip of coffee. Actually, it's a mocha I made for myself before I came on here. Actually, one is kind of cute. Could do the other one over here like that, or add it on the side. I think I kind of like it on the side with that one. Saturday's class, we used up a lot of glue dots. Make sure I don't cover up the sea and candy. Oh, that's really cute. What do you think? That'd be a fun way to give. That would be a quick and easy gift for, especially if you had to make it for a bunch of people. Okay, so that is one thing that you can do with this set. And so now let's get started on the card. I'm going to clean this up and get it out of my way. Too many stamps with real red ink on it is just asking for a disaster. So I'm going to put that back in here. All right, so I need real red, and my real red piece is cut to 5.5 by 4. Is that the right size? Yeah. 5.5 by 4. So let me save that little red strip. And then I'm going to use a piece of the Designer Series paper. As a matter of fact, I might change it up a little bit. and go with this polka dot instead, and then you guys can tell me which one you like best. So this is going to be cut to 5 1/8, 5 1/8, because the other piece was cut to 5 1/4, and then this, instead of at 4, is going to be cut just 1/8 of an inch smaller. So I have a little bit of that real red showing. So this is going to be 3 7/8. Oh, that's a nice little strip I could add. So those will get layered up like this. And then I need another piece of real red. And I don't know if I can remember the dimensions on this, but it's 4. Okay, so that looks like it is already 4 by, so that was 1.5 inches away from the card size. So I wanted to go 1.5 inches away from the other direction of the card size. So at 4 1/4 is your card size. So I want to go a whole 1.5 inches in. So that's going to be 2 3/4. 2 3/4. So that was 4 by 2 3/4. And then let's see if this piece is big enough. It is not quite big enough, so I need a little bit of basic white here. So that was at 2 3/4, so I'm going to come in 1/8. So that's going to be 2 5/8, 2 5/8. And then this, the red piece was 4, so I'm going to come into 3 7/8 again. That was a lot of measuring, wasn't it? Okay, so this piece is going to go on here like that. And then I need another one of those cute little labels. And while I'm at it, I'm going to die cut a couple of the candy canes, also from the DSP. So that is a really cool feature of this set. I should probably save those little circles. Alright, so this I will need for my card. Set that over there. Set that with my scraps. And now, let me show you this paper. So here's the candy cane paper that these dies will cut out. So I have a few that I've already cut apart over here. So let me see if they are ones that I think I could use with that paper. I don't know. I kind of liked this all red one. I think I'm going to use the red and green. So you just need to give them a rough cut and don't cut too close. And if you wanted, you could hand cut these. That would look good also. Yeah, these are the ones I want. So let's cut that green one first. There we go. So there's one, and this will be my other. There's the die hiding under there, and it lost its little piece of tape. Get that back. So just take your time when you're lining these up. And my preferred way, you can just throw the plate on top of there and kind of hold it tight. It works also. I just prefer, I feel a little more comfortable using the painter's tape. And there we have the red one. Okay, so let's get our pieces out here. Excuse me. And I'm gonna put the greeting on there like that. I'm gonna stamp it in real red, Christmas cheer. Getting all wonky again. I love the combination of fonts on there. Makes it really fun. Okay, so while that real red is drying, let's go ahead and layer up the papers. Oh, maybe I should do that. Let me see if that is too busy. I like that paper a lot, but with the candy canes, I don't really want the background paper to take away from the candy canes. Like it's too much diagonal going on. Let me see what I think of this. Yeah, I think I like that better. I think it's just too busy the other way. And if you disagree with me, that is okay, because we each have our own eye for design, right? The lovely thing about this craft is it can be done the same set in so many. Actually, I don't want to glue that one down. I want to glue. Actually, let me see. So I was going to do a few leaves as embellishment, but I'm wondering if I could add a few in the background also. So these are going to be on here about like that. I'm going to take that red piece out of there. And then this will be in here like this. And I'm going to put a couple of those leaves. I'm going to die cut a couple of leaves to fit in here. So I wonder if I added a stamped leaf here and here and here, how that would look. Let's try it, right? It's just ink and paper. It looks like I still have a gnarly shadow. I apologize. So I'm going to do one here. I'm going to do one here. And one over here. And we'll see how that looks when it all gets together. Oh, that's right. I need to do I want to cut a couple out also. Can I get them both on here? Let's see. Looks like I can, maybe. Yeah, those I will cut out with the die in a moment. I have a tower of inks over here. I hope it doesn't crash. Okay. So on my original sample, I had used that music embossing folder for the background. So on this one, I'm just trying some stamping. All right. So I think I added this later, but I don't think there's any reason to add it later. That's going to go on there like that with a couple of leaves coming out here. I don't know. We're ripping my card apart again. I don't know about this because I wanted to show more of this leaf right here. I felt like I covered it up too much. So let's see how this works. Okay, I exposed it a little bit more with that move. All right, so next is going to be my ribbon. So I want both colors of ribbon to go through those holes. And here's the green hiding over here. Just slip those through like that, and then like that, and then I will position them after I put some adhesive down. So it's going to go about like that. Ooh, I better glue that down first. So if you love the traditional bright red and green for Christmas, this designer series paper set fits the bill. You know, you could stop right there and just stamp Christmas cheer right there. That would be a cute card. And then maybe just with a bow. But let's fancy it up a little bit. So that's going to go across there. I wonder, I think I might add some dimensionals at this point. I have some minis here, and that's just what I need. So I'm going to add these across. Okay, Lori, how is the stamp sorting going? Are you making room? All right, that's gonna hold nice and steady. Ta-da! All right, so with my tape, I'm going to spread the ribbon apart like that on that side, and then just fold it around back. And let's see, the green on top and the red on bottom on this one. And just fold it back and lay it into that tape on the back. Like so. There. Alright, to glue it, I'll just add some glue to the ribbon, add some glue on top of my tape. And this is ready for the card front. Did you sit down to stamp? Or did you sit down to watch? Because if you just sat down to watch, that's a good thing. All right, so let's cut these two out. My leaves already have tape on them, ready to go. So I think I already know which card I like best with which DSP. Remember I changed up the background DSP. Other than that, I think I did the card exactly. Well, I guess I did the extra stamping too, didn't I? Those are really cute. Really nice embellishment. Really nice stamp for year-round, not just Christmas, I think. I think that leaf will get good use. Alrighty. So I was thinking of tucking those in right here and here. I wonder if I want it down here instead. I almost need 3, don't I? Well, I'm going to go with them up here like that. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Christmas cheer. And I had this idea of using my pearlized enamel effects. I was putting my stuff away from Saturday, and I know we used the white pearlized enamel effects, but I can't find it now. So I think that these would look like berries around these leaves. Just kind of go crazy with them. And then I can cover up that little glue bauble. And maybe one more right there. Oh, I think it's so cute. I need to zoom in so you can see it a little better. That's sweet. Oh, I love the way the pearlized enamel dots look on there. So let me bring in the other one. And on this one I did the gold sequin, and you can see that I did the embossing. So which one do you guys like better? And what did I do with my lid? Ah. Oh, it's on it. That's pretty sad. What did I do with the other color that it was just in there? Oi. Oh, that bag was not for the pearlized enamel, it was for the ribbon. So I didn't lose it. Actually, let's zoom back out so you can kind of see both of them better. All right, so I have shown you the candy cane project, and then this card with the measurements. And let's move on to another card that uses the other stamp set, because I've only used one of the stamp sets in the set yet so far. So let's do a project that uses the Christmas banners. So I am going to layer this up on some sort of card base. I don't know which one, but let me grab a piece of paper and I need to see how large this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh, I can't tell on there. There's no numbers. So I want this to be 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, looks like that's the size of it. And I want to do like a whole bunch of foliage around here. So I'm going to stamp, oops, I already have this out. I'm going to stamp this banner down in crumb cake. Actually, I think I'll just use soft sea foam because it's very, very light. And that will kind of like give me a guide for the stamping that I'm going to be doing. And then, do I want the words to be straight? I think I'll tilt this just a little bit like that. So trying to center it. You like the red background with the embossed white. Oh, you think I should change it to the red background with the embossed white. Okay, okay. Without the stamping. So without the extra stamping. Okay. And while I have that out and I just cleaned it, I'm going to stamp it again in real red. Let's see if I can get this light off to come on and not be too weird. Okay, maybe that's going to work. Okay. So I'm just inking up this stamp in real red. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, what a pretty banner. Get that red off of there as quickly as possible, although it is already stained from it. I just threw my candy cane in the trash. That's tragic. All right, I think I'll be using the red, but we're gonna start with some greens, some of the foliage. So let's see, I have this one. I think I will start with the shaded spruce. And I'm not going to ink up the stem. And then I'll do a stamp off. So by not inking up the stem, I'm a little concerned about, like, I want my foliage to be close to the banner. And I don't want it to come out the other side, so that's kind of why I'm not inking up the whole thing. Let's stop there and add another color. So I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. With this other leaf. Oops, I shouldn't have inked up there that stem either. Holy cow, I keep throwing that candy cane. looking pretty. All right, so now with the, actually I think I'm gonna change this a little bit and come in here with the stem for the berries. And I'm gonna grab soft suede for that. And let's do some berries there. And over here. And down here. So let's go ahead and add the berries in. My stack of inks is getting high again over here. Oh, I love that. Oh. Oh. There we go. So pretty. I might do more of these after I get the other leaves in. So earlier when I was working on this card, I put these leaves together, and I don't think I'm going to do that again. I think I'm going to separate them so I can get them a little closer together. So the next color that I'll be using is Old Olive with these holly leaves. Is that what they are? Okay, starting to fill up, isn't it? Do a little bit over here. And then I have one more that I'm going to do in soft sea foam. And where is that last one? Here it is. We could kind of use a zoom in on this, huh? All right, so how about that? And over here, oops, I picked up a little bit of, I reactivated the real red and then transferred it right there. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. So this time, I'm not going to re-stamp with it. I think we can call it good, don't you think? Maybe a little bit of berry right there. So I'm going to stamp the berries first and then see if I need the stems. Looks like I do. I think I could use the stems there too. All right. Where is my stem stamp? And I know I need soft suede. Here it is. Nice, nice. Okay, I could keep going, and it probably wouldn't hurt it if I did keep going, because that's the way this kind of stamping works. But I am going to stop in the interest of time. And because I have, I think, another project I'd like to show you. All right, so this needs to be cut out with, I think I'm going to stamp that in soft suede. I did my original sample in real red, and I laid these stamps on here the way I wanted to see them. Oh yeah, that's the way it goes. So I just laid the stamps right on here and then picked them up with the block. And so I will be stamping both words. So I just laid the stamps on there, picked them up with the block. I'll be able to stamp both words at the same time. So I'm going to use soft suede. And then I think I will use some soft suede marker splatters if my soft suede marker is not dried up. There we go. It is not dried up. It is strong, and that is just what I was looking for. Okay, I'm going to turn it so I can get a few more good splatters on there. Oh yeah, I like the way that turned out. So I also want to do a little inking on the edges. I think I will go ahead and use soft suede for that. It'll make it kind of dark, but I think I'm okay with that. I think I am. All right, let me grab a sponge dauber. This is not the Stampin' Up! One, and the Stampin' Up! Ones are better. I just know that I could find this one. All right, what kind of base are we going to put this on? Hi, Michelle, how are you? Missed seeing you today. All right, here is soft suede. So what do you think of that one? Or crumb cake. Or should we go with a green? Crumb cake I like. Soft suede is okay. Let me check out a green. Let's try Old Olive. Ah, well, sometimes you need to do that, right? Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you like the old olive? I'm going to set that aside and cut this out. Again with the mini. You like the olive? Okay. Olive it is, because I was not convinced of anything yet. But since I had done all of the splatters and the inking on the edges, it's giving it kind of a vintage, grungy feel, and I think the old olive goes well with that. Okay, let me turn this around. There we go. All right, so this is going to need to be folded. Here's my bone folder. That's what I was looking for. I think I'm going to need to ink the edges of the card and card and the greeting. A Merry Christmas. I think I also should look for some ribbon to go on here. Layer up underneath this banner. Oh, the banner I think looks great with that inking on the edges. Yay. Okay, let me check the ribbon box. I didn't use garden green on that card, did I? Do we have an old olive ribbon? I don't think we do. Well, but maybe real red is what I should use. Let's see what real red looks like. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw a little tape down here. I know that I'll be putting this on with dimensionals, but this tape will help me hold some ribbon in place just to see if I like it. And I think I do. And I dropped my scissors way over in the corner. Whew. Oh, that did not cut well. Okay. I'm going to add a little more tape now. And let's lay that out again. See, the nice thing about stamping your banner underneath there is you can see exactly where things are going to go. Okay, I think I'll do that and then trim that off. There. Kind of matching this with that. Actually, I think I can pull that up a little more and trim a little more. Reveal those berries a little bit more and grab some dimensionals. I want big dimensionals this time. And I am down to the edges, which is actually good because I have a lot of real estate to cover here. Let's see if I can find my banner that I stamped. It's kind of getting lost in there now, isn't it? There we go. I think I found it. All right, let's get this glued on there and then add some bling. I also need to do an inside on this, don't I? Okay. It's getting really messy around here. I like that. I like the way that turned out. All right, so let me grab a piece for the inside. See if I have a piece handy up here. While I have the ink out, oh, I need to cut one. Oh my gosh. Look at what I did, you guys. Ah! Let's see if I can pull it up. I may have to like extra grungify this if I bend my paper up too much. Make it look like I did it on purpose. So if I can pull this up without ripping the old olive too much, it won't really matter if my white piece rips a little. Holy cow. I'm always ripping things apart, aren't I? Okay, I'm going to show you something really cool. This Take Your Pick tool has this spatula, and I think it's going to help me here. I don't know if that's what they had in mind when they designed this for us, but There we go. All right, let's see if I can get it on the right way this time. Huff on it. Okay. That will pull the glue up? Really? I didn't know that. Oh, the heat tool. I bet the heat tool would too. Like, you know, when you had to pull wallpaper off your wall, you heated it up with your hair dryer or a heat tool. Melt the glue. All right. That was fun. But not really. Okay, let's see. So I needed a piece of paper to put on the inside. Cut that to 4 by 5 1/4. And let's see, is there anything in here I want to put in there? No, I think I might grab a different set for an inside greeting. So I can just do a little stamping. Let me get my greens out here again that I used. So there's the card. Let's do a little Mossy Meadow. And I'm just going to kind of a repeat of this foliage on the bottom edge. Yeah, didn't do a good job. I must have re-inked this recently, so it's giving me kind of a splotchy look. All right, shaded spruce with that pine needle-y looking one. There, and old olive. And then soft sea foam. This long skinny one. Oh, see, it just reactivates the ink and spreads it. So be careful with that when you are stamping lighter onto darker. Perhaps start with the lighter. So I want a little bit more of this color over here. And maybe a little bit up right in here. There we go. Let's splatter it. And ink the edges. So, some suede again. Okay, good to know. Lori, thanks for the tip. It's a good thing I was going with the grunge look because I just got my thumb on there. And then I still need bling. I'm going to use use tape for this part. Oh, so pretty. I like this one. All right, so I need some bling. That is what I was looking for. It is those are the ones that coordinate with this set. I want to see about the red ones, perhaps. Or maybe the white ones. I didn't use any garden green, so I don't know about this, but I don't think it would matter. I think I might go with the white. Gold is another option. Oh, maybe the gold. What do you guys think? The gold ones or the whitish ones? I'll let you think about that while I clean up some stamps. So the weather today was amazingly gorgeous. Just really, really beautiful. I think it was like 86, but in the shade it was, you know, it's always like 10 degrees cooler in the shade. So I moved my chair into the shade out by the pool and came really close to sleeping. It was so lovely. Okay, 1 vote for gold. I could have let you vote on all of them, right? All right. So let's add a little gold. Not big gold. Do you mean not big gold? Only little gold? Okay, I'm using up a lot of these. I may need to reorder. I always struggle with placement of my doodads. And probably it just doesn't matter. Okay, yay. Let's see if I can get these out of the way and zoom out so I can show you the other projects. We can take a look at all of them. You can tell me your fave. I think that I am pooped and I'm not going to do a third card. I did do 3 projects, but I'm not going to get to a third card with that really cool die cut. So there's the candy cane, and here is the one that I told you that we did in class on Saturday with that really cool striped die cut. But what I wanted to show you is that this paper is designed to go with it. Let's see if I can show it to you this way. So these I think I can slip that under there. Anyway, these stripes will fit with the die, and do the stripes underneath there. I should probably just cut one. And the next time, the next video, I can do more Christmas and show you that. So, all right, guys. Do you have a fave? I think this one, did those dry? Yes, those are mostly dry. That's good. 1, 2, or 3. I think 2 is probably my favorite, but 1 is pretty close. But I always love stamping, lots of stamping. Michelle's just going to go with all 3. The banner card. Yep. Me too. Me too. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me. Thumbs up, please. And if you're watching this on the replay, on YouTube, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do that. And let me know that you have enjoyed this video, or if you have any questions. And until next time, happy stamping. Hi everyone. I am so glad that you're joining me live this Sunday evening with my crazy hair. I decided to take a nap outside this afternoon. So I have decided to share with you at least 3 projects, maybe more, we'll see how long I can go, with the Sweetest Christmas Suite. And we used this in our card class on Saturday. And my stampers loved it. We had a great time playing with it, and so this afternoon I thought I need to get on here and play with it some more and show it to all of you. So I hope that you enjoy as we go along. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I have linked the suite in the description of the video. I didn't list out everything separately, so if you're looking for something separately, it's pretty easy to find on the website. But if not, just reach out to me and I'm happy to help you shop. Let me switch over. And there we go. So this is the Sweetest Christmas Suite, and I want to show you what it comes with. So if you get the whole suite, this stamp set and this die set, this stamp set and this die set, the glimmer paper, the adhesive backed rhinestones, red and green ribbon, coordinating designer series paper, and I want to show you how that works together. It's really cool. And let's see, so here's a close-up of the Sweet Candy Canes stamp set, and a close-up of the what's the name of this, Christmas Banners stamp set. Ooh, the one that I was going to show you tonight is a lot like that. As a matter of fact, I might use that as a guide. Yeah, now, I didn't end up doing the stems with my berries, but I might do that. I might change that up a little. Alright, so great card samples in the catalog. Really love them. And as a matter of fact, one of the projects that I wanted to share with you was on this first page. I was thinking maybe this one or this one, but I also want to show you that die. It's really cool. All right, so let me get started by showing you the card that we did at our class this weekend. So this white piece is cut out with that die, and then I layered, I saw someone else do a card similar to this, and so it's fairly close to their layout with these die cuts, and then that, can you see that shimmer in that paper? But the red is shimmery and the white is shimmery. It's that glimmer paper that comes with. So then tonight I want to share with you this one. So let's get started. I think I already have a card base here, but oops, there goes everything. I don't know why I threw that stamp set over there. We'll keep that. That was kind of a big crash. Sorry about that. So this is the one that I want to work on with you, and I need the stamp set. I also need this die because I want to actually, before we get started, show you how this die works on an actual candy cane if you are a gifter of candy.